Hello everyone, welcome back. I am Freedom Go. Today we're playing against 2Q. Just gonna go with the calm 4-4. Gonna go with the conventional 4-4 again. I experienced a very painful loss against 4Q last time. I think it's because I've been talking too much. I'm trying to get used to talking and playing at the same time, and I don't want to take a long time to pause and to think about the moves. And I think this could actually improve my Go skills by playing somewhere intuitively where I think it's good. It's just play fast, but at the same time play reasonable moves. I think I was reading at some threads on Reddit or something like that, and some person asked, "How do you improve?" And the answer was, you need to play a lot of games pretty fast so that you get the feeling of where is a good position. And I completely agree with that. Because last time, the mistake was I didn't take the corners. I gave away corners too easily. For example, if I Hane here, uh, honestly, if I Hane here, this might be too slow, but it makes me settle. But I'm going to maybe pincer here. So I kind of pincered underneath, just kind of aiming for like, hey, do you want me to? Are you allowing me to connect with my other buddies? And white can kick or descend and say like no, or Kasumi. That still works. I think this move is very interesting because I seen this when Ryan 1P was playing this unorthodox opening. Someone played this, and he actually, I think the opponent actually made a five in a row, and Ryan was like, "Okay, you won," and I was like, that would be great if people can win just like that, huh?" Um, what I would do is I would jump out or jump out. Yeah, one space jump into the middle is never bad. That's one of the Go proverbs. But remember, that Go proverb could be wrong a lot of the times. So, gotta make sure you know where you're applying this. This game is getting a little bit annoying, to be honest with you. I think usually some they push or this there's a big weakness here. With that, I'll just push. I'll just give him the fourth line territory. I'm just being very charitable today, feeling charitable. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, subscribe and click that like button. That really helps me motivate, pump out these kind of contents for you. Gonna push one more time. All right. I'm gonna play the. I'm gonna push one more time. He's a 2Q, so he's pretty strong. You can't ignore his strength. He knows shapes, and I don't know shapes. That's a really bad disadvantage to have. So just play this knight's move. And he's a very solid, or she's a very solid player. The thing is, like, what happens if I played this? I think this one's actually the one that I'm supposed to play. Just come out to the middle and naturally get the corner or something. I think I'm supposed to be pushing here. Or I could play, I can be pretty fancy and approach here. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's very intriguing to play here. And, you know, white might able to capture this one stone, but you just play 4 stones to get 1 stone. 1 stone approach and using 4 stones to capture 1 stone. I mean, to me, that seems like over concentration. So I don't know about you, but to me, um, being how weak I am, I might be wrong, but hey. Just patiently waiting for my opponent's next move. Just have fun. Okay. So, that's fine. I think I just play here. Just gonna attach on the 4-4 point. This is very intriguing because I don't know any Josekis for this position. Just very it looks pretty interesting. That's all. Okay. Wow, okay. That's fine. I think this is extend downwards. And then I might run out because this is really strong. But remember, why am I following dogs? Am I a dog? Am I following bones? Am I chicken? Like am I ducklings? Just following lines? No. I'm a human, gotta think creatively, gotta think for myself. So in this position right here, what am I going to do? Am I going to connect here? Oh yeah, I also got to change the number of the game, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back. Just like that, it's game 8. And it looks like I'm wearing the same clothes as the last video, but that's because it is. I decided to play one more game after I was sadly got destroyed by 4Q. Let's play here. Actually, I should have played here. Dang it. Wrong move. Because this side is bigger. That's fine. I'm kind of looking at pulling these stones out, possibly. But still, come on, like, really? I think there's quite a big difference here. Which is, that's fine, it's fine. To me, the white stones look kind of concentrated here. I don't know. What do you guys think? Also, I think there's this Kosumi, this diagonal move. Why is it even called Kosumi? Kosumi, it's so cute. It's a cut. So we're just letting our 2Q opponent to think. Overall, I think our direction of play is pretty solid. Now, Just gonna take the corner. He might cut actually. Okay, he actually does not. Or she. White just wants this side. White might approach here. That's why. Or even play this. No. The big position is this. This is a big move. I'm playing here because, yeah, if white plays here, going to make white. I'm going to make white go out. White's being a bit dangerous here. Interesting. I could play this. And I will. I was thinking of attaching here. But I felt like he would maybe Tanuki. I didn't like that. So I just played this. We'll just watch how white lives. I need some popcorn sometimes because sometimes these players do some magic and I just kind of lose. It's a very good shape. Well, if I play here, I'll just play here. This is fine. Just taking big points, you know? Not very hard. Connect this, still can run out. Just gonna calmly watch him do his stuff. Okay, so let's review this game. What happened? Alright. So I was black and the opponent was white. I'm recording this review, by the way, after this game was played, just because I had to do something else after the game. But I remember this quite clearly because the opponent was trying to get this fourth line territory, and I think this is fine. This is Joseki, and I played the Knight's move. I think this is fine as well. I covered here. I think a possible move would probably be either here, or it could be here, or even a connect is also okay. But the reason why I played here is because I really didn't know what I should play next after these moves. The connection seemed kind of submissive. I wanted to be a little more aggressive. That's why I played D. And it seems like the AI doesn't really put myself into a disadvantage. This is a playable move. Just gives me like 5% lower than the ideal moves, which are A, B, and C. Let's continue. How do I erase this thing? All right, there we go. So he capped me. Well, not capped me. He Knight's moved me, covered me. And the possible move that I could have played, I'll put the numbers, was probably here, either push or I could either jump. But I kind of didn't want to respond here. And I didn't really care if white got this black stone. Because to me it seemed kind of slow, and even I think there could be a little sneaky connection here. So I guess that didn't really matter to me, so I just approached, and he took the black stone, the lone black stone. And honestly, in this Joseki, I didn't really like the attach, and the AI also didn't like the attach. What the AI wanted me to do was double approach, and I guess that's kind of understandable. But I just took this Joseki, but I think going through here was quite slow. White probably should have just connected and made me connect and maybe extend here, because this push by black is kind of weak since there's a peep here, and if white jumps, black is not alive, and white can gain the lead in the game. White has control over the game, and that would probably be not the best result for black. So if this was to happen, then I would probably just play the one space jump, and this is already too slow for black. But instead, white went with this Joseki, and I think this wasn't the best result for white. And I played here, and apparently this is fine, but also this is fine as well. So either side is fine. This Joseki is fine as well. And now, okay, so this invasion was quite deep. That's what the AI says. I think the AI recommended me this move by white. The reason why this is too risky is because this one white stone and this white group is kind of far to connect with each other. So, as we can see, okay, so instead of this Kosumi, AI says this Kosumi is better, because now it's threatening this group, but also threatening this group. But this is a little too direct. And this move was a little too loose. At this point of the game, I thought I was leading, but this cap was really good by white. And this is where my game gets really messed up. Here, what happened was I should have extended. But the better move is to play the... Actually, before I even make this exchange, AI says I should attach here. Because if white extends, there's this result. Or I think black should play this. And even if with this exchange, and even with this is like the worst move that that AI said I could do. It literally went from like 50 to 50 to like 97-3 when I played this move and this move. So the correct move is this attach. So if white, I don't remember what happens here. If white goes back, I think I Hane here. It's a bad shape for white to cut black, but I guess it works. Let's see. Yeah, so this is a ladder, so this doesn't work. Maybe just extend. Maybe something like this. But definitely not this, the one that I played in the game. And pretty much after this game, these moves, I was behind by a lot. And I played a bit aggressively in order to gain territory and to... okay, so over here, what black was supposed to do is not Kosumi, but instead something like I think it was like this, or like this, or even this, or even peep here first. Because if black peeps here, white has to connect, then maybe black can play this while play here, and black connects. And this is a really good result for black, but instead I played here. Not the best result. And the white's overplay here is the move that made white lose. If white had just played something very simple, even this, or even a push, white would have been fine. But instead, white tried to capture these stones, or threatened to get these stones, so black was able to punish white. Black pushed, and white attached here. White had to respond in this area, either maybe even Hane, but instead white decided to play here, and this is not even Sente. So instead I Hane'd here, and this is where the game began a little more like 50-50 when I played here. And the guy said I can just block directly and then not extend. The reason why I extended is because I didn't want to have any Ajis that I can handle, because it seemed like there was a pretty big Aji here. Because if white cuts here, then I would extend in some crazy Aji that I thought was here. But I think AI said it's not a big problem. So maybe I should play that next time. So let's look a little more to the game. And overall, it was fine. Oh, this move, this attach, was an overplay for white. So apparently I can extend here. White will play here. And the best move that white can play is a Hane, but this doesn't really go anywhere, right? I mean, I guess I can still just play here. So that was pretty much it with the game. I think it was a very, very close game. The reason why I won was because I had a negative 5.5 Komi, even though I'm black. So I had a 5.5 Komi. It's kind of reverse Komi. So white didn't have any points. So that's why I won. I was very lucky. But next time, I will not lose. I will win, even when white has Komi.